Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. Hi, everyone. Kevin Harlan with me tonight. Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. And Ali LaForce is reporting on the sidelines. So here's Miami's starting group. They've got Andrew Wiggins. Bam Adebayo is out there with Antetokounmpo. And it's Mitchell. And it's Thompson in a two-guard. And for Oklahoma City, out on the perimeter, Wallace and Williams. Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. And it's SGA in at the point. Stan, we expect to see a lot of action inside tonight. Both of these teams have powerhouse front courts.
Yeah, Kevin, it could get very, very physical down low. You're right about that. It is size versus size. They're going to be fighting for position, fighting for every rebound, Kevin. It's kind of like an old school energy to this matchup.
Now, here's Adebayo. Outside, Antetokounmpo. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound.
Well, I know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Pass to SGA. Just 5 to shoot. Hits the front of the rim and out. Wiggins passes to Antetokounmpo. Here's Mitchell. Lets it go from deep. And Holmgren pulls it down. Now here's SGA. Here's Wallace. Holmgren with it. Out defended by Adebayo. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Now here's Adebayo. For 3, Mitchell. Again, the miss by the Heat. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Miami with the rebound. You know, Giannis just entered his 30s, coach, but he's already an all-timer.
He sure is, Kevin. Look, if his career ended now, this guy's still one of the best we've ever had in this league. Unfortunately for the rest of the league, he's still got a long way to go in his career, and they're going to have to deal with him for a long, long time.
Holmgren looking around. Makes it off the glass.
And once Holmgren gets the ball in there, he can finish in so many ways.
Miami's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Thompson from long range. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Holmgren. It's Solomon to Antetokounmpo. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Thompson with it, and it's Wallace picking him up. From deep, Giannis. SGA with the rebound. And here's SGA. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. They trail by 1. That's good from Wallace on the assist from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, the defense was a little soft. He felt free to take that shot.
Adebayo with the screen on Holmgren. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And Antetokounmpo slamming it down there, using his sensational will to finish with the flush.
Fade away. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Ali LaForce.
A bit ago, Mark Dagnall and I were able to chat. Coach reminded his guys that Giannis is one of the most dangerous players out there. He told his forwards that anytime he takes 2 steps, they'll need to impose their will to limit momentum. He said, quote, "If we're intimidated, we've already lost. Step up and deny his path." Guys?
Terrific, Ali. We appreciate the report.
Excellent coverage defensively, making it hard on him.
Good. Wallace has got 5.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. For the Thunder, Alex Caruso comes in for Holmgren. And it's Mitchell in for Wallace. Miami's gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. Pass to Larson. To the middle. Here's Portis. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
Now Mitchell. That's good, and SGA with the assist. SGA's got 3 assists now in this one. And Greg, the Thunder, NBA champions at last, and still incredibly young.
And this was no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started.
Yep, it counts.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Outside Hardaway. Pass to Larson. Out to Smith. He's looking for Portis and finds him. Lays it up off the glass.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
And watch out for SGA going to the basket. He will put it on your head if you're not watching.
Montecchio finds Hardaway. A rebound by Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And it's a great finish!
Oh, my.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Down low, here's Caruso. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And when you consider how the Thunder are doing, guys, what do you think?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, and that's helped them get the lead. But we'll have to see if they can sustain this offensive output.
The Thunder leading by 5. Jared McCain is out there with Mitchell. And it's Alex Caruso. And it's Zorba in a power forward position. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Heat shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. 3-pointer. And it's Fontecchio missing. Oklahoma City shooting an incredible 64% from the field in this game. McCain against Portis. Lock at 6. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And Portis throws it down.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
So it's the Thunder now. It's a 5-point game.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Here comes SGA. His shot is good, scores his 3rd basket in 6 tries, shooting 50%.
And moving with such speed, the quickness of SGA's drives, something to admire.
Hardaway from outside gets it to go from beyond the arc. Hardaway has got 6 points.
Well, you know what's going to happen when he gets a good look. The defense has got to run him off the line.
Watch the screen. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander knocks it down from distance.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Greg is a former point guard in this league. Give us your top floor generals of all time. The guys that could direct the floor and could control a game.
Wow. If we're talking traditional point guards, I mean, I got to go Magic, Isaiah, CP3's in that conversation, Jason Kidd. But I've got a separate list for that hybrid point guard, right? Which that includes guys like Steph and Iverson, West, and the great Oscar Robertson.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. The Thunder leading by 5. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Coach Mark Daigneault talked about the Thunder's system of player development, and he said, we try to do things that serve both the team and the individual, and then it's easier for guys to commit to it. And if that happens, then you have an environment that can be pretty powerful. Back over to you.
Turning potential into production. Thanks a lot, Allie. To the inside, Adebayo. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
I think he got the shot he wanted inside, but somewhere on the play, he just lost focus.
SGA passes to Caruso. Now, here's SGA. Defense right on him, and he banks in the layup. And it's a 9-point Oklahoma City lead. And Greg, on a team as stacked as OKC, you can almost forget about Chet Holmgren, who is the number 2 overall pick back in 2022.
And let's give him his flowers, right? The portrait of a modern big man. Shot blocking, shooting range, and plays with an edge.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Jalen Williams comes in for Alex Caruso. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Williams against Hardaway. Here's Wallace. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Giannis with the dunk and throwing it down hard.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Over onto Antetokounmpo. That misses off the backboard. The Heat trail by 5. Shoots the 3. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Holmgren's got his 6th rebound on the night. Wallace kicks to Holmgren. Outside, SGA hits it from 3-point range. SGA's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Inside, kicks it out to Giannis. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Larson, no good. The Thunder leading by 8. Wallace outside. 1:03 left in the first half. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Doesn't go either for Gilgeous-Alexander. The Heat have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. And that one's good by Giannis.
And this is where you feed Giannis. The closer he is, the more dangerous he becomes.
Holmgren wide open. No good with the triple. The Heat trail by 6. Here's Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Hartenstein with the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. A step-back shot here. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got his 4th rebound in this one. In the corner, Hardaway with it. Bangs home the trifecta. Now just a 1-point Thunder lead. With 1 on the clock, it doesn't go for him. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Thunder. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Allie, let's go to you courtside. What do you have for us?
I'm here with Mark Daigneault. Coach, how are you feeling about the offensive performance in that first half?
Pretty good. Obviously, we got to get them under control on the defensive end. I thought they played in a pretty good rhythm, but I thought our energy was good. I mean, we got to stack some stops first. We got to get them out of rhythm, but I thought our offense was pretty good. We moved the ball. We played the way we want to play.
You have to set the tone next. Thanks, Coach.
Hey, Allie, thank you so much for that interview. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back with you for the second half of the game right after this. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
Yeah, he hasn't been settling. He's getting to the rim, and that's him at his best.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. Adebayo is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Thompson. Then it's Wiggins. And it's Mitchell in at the 1 spot. SGA from outside. That doesn't go either for Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Miami Heat. They trail by 1. Thompson misses.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Williams, and that's off the glass and in. Williams has got the first points of the second half here for Oklahoma City. On the wing, Wiggins. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. That's where Giannis wants the ball.
Every aspect of Giannis's game showing tonight, just unreal.
You know, Stan, there are so many things to like about Giannis Antetokounmpo's game. What sticks out most for you?
Well, look, I think, Kevin, most fans are going to say what sticks out is the obvious, his size and his athletic ability. But to me, what really stands out is the energy and intensity he brings on a nightly basis, as much or more than any star in this league. You can count on him every night to play as hard as anyone on the floor.
And a wide open look for SGA.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
The Thunder shooting their first free throws of the game.
And just last season, they were at about 82% from the free throw line. So those numbers are always going to be positive.
Shoot 2.
That free throw good from Hartenstein. And he can't hit the second. Miami trailing. Mitchell outside. Back to Adebayo. It's good. This game is all even. Adebayo's got 6.
When Bam gets it around the hoop, he knows what to do.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Hey, Bam Adebayo is big time. Coach Eric Spoelstra said, quote, "The way he's worked over the years to add to his game has been incredible. He's one of the best passers on the team, and he's not afraid to take the shot in a big moment. He cares deeply about improving, and you see it in the results of his work." Guys, back to you.
High praise indeed. Allie, we thank you very much. Williams' shot is off. Miami's on 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Wiggins kicks to Mitchell. Thompson for the triple. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Giannis has got 3 assists now in this one. Wallace outside. Here's SGA. Wiggins with the block.
His length gives Wiggins an advantage on the D. He can get his hand to shots that a lot of other players would not be able to impact.
Here's Williams. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession.
Well, it shows you how crucial communication is. They clearly weren't on the same page there.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Mitchell's checked in. And here's Antetokounmpo outside. Rebound by Williams. Thunder trailing by 3. Driving in. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. He's got 8.
Well, that's easy pickings for him. Unless the defense is all over him, he'll take that all day long.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Williams looking around. Here's Wallace. It's hauled in by the Heat.
He'll probably hear about that shot selection when he gets back to the bench. Maybe not their best option then.
Highlight reel stuff from Antetokounmpo. My goodness.
An amazing athlete. The length, speed, the Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Alex Caruso is checked in for Hartenstein. And a new group in for the Heat. .151 left in the third quarter. Caruso kicks to Williams. Caruso, a screen on Hardaway. And it's Mitchell missing. And here's Miami. They're on a 13-5 run. Antetokounmpo passes to Hardaway. Rebound by Mitchell. Thunder trailing by 5. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. And Oklahoma City making a change. Miami leading by 5. Pass to Fontecchio. Here's Portis. It's deflected. Here's McCain. He has yet to score. For 3. He doesn't hit that one. For Miami, they've gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. And they call the foul, so he's got the and-one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Just simply overpowers the defense. Giannis flexing that near 7-foot frame.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for the Thunder. And that one misses.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Giannis. Powers through inside. Giannis.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Caruso. They set the pick. Jacks up a three. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Great pass to hit him in stride. Love to see teammates in sync with each other.
Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's feeling it tonight. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Yeah, well, this is the diversification of positions in this league. Everyone does everything now.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. We've got Gilgeous-Alexander, Alex Caruso out there with Jared McCain, and it's Mitchell. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Hardaway passes to Larson. The three-pointer, no good. Thunder trailing by 5. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Oh, yeah. Caruso has major spring to his game.
Here's Larson. Hardaway from outside. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. Adebayo's got 3 assists in the game. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Defense is right there. Miami leading by 6. Pass to Hardaway. And McCain pulls it down. Oklahoma City shooting one of the high points for them in this game at 54%. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's good, 2 points.
And he had a good look, and Gilgeous-Alexander made it pay off.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. And the Thunder making a switch here. Hartenstein's checked in, and Miami also making a switch. Antetokounmpo's checked in. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra said to the team. The coach had a direct message for the team saying no matter the lead, no NBA game is ever over. Do not let your guard down. We'll see if they hold on.
All right, Allie, thanks. Banked in off the glass. Giannis has got 22 points.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
Yeah, but you can't let up now. We've seen too many wild comebacks in this league.
A nice shot by McCain.
And that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Outside Hardaway. And there's another one for the Heat.
Oh, excellent preparation from Hardaway Jr., primed to attack.
McCain gets a wide open look. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
And it's Fontecchio missing. Oklahoma City trailing. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander puts it up and through.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Outside, Antetokounmpo launches it. Rebound by Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Thunder. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. It's good from long range.
Just a humongous fourth quarter for him, especially from long range. Just in a groove now, and that tray has been deadly.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. For the Thunder, Holmgren, he's checked in for Alex Caruso. Jalen Williams comes in for Jared McCain. And Wallace subbed in for Mitchell. The Heat also changing it up. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Fontecchio. Wiggins comes in for Portis. And Davion Mitchell subbed in for Tim Hardaway Jr. The Heat trail by 3. Thompson outside, fires away from outside. It misses.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
It's stolen by Adebayo. Holmgren with the steal. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Now Holmgren. Oh, great touch off the pass.
Unflappable. I mean, no moment is too big for Holmgren. They needed that basket.
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Miami. Oh, the dunk.
And he knows he's the leader of this team. Giannis embracing the opportunity to come through with big baskets.
The Thunder leading by 3. Outside, SGA. And that's in there.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
On a dime, Shea got right where he wanted for that shot.
Now Mitchell. Thompson with the 3.
And this is why they go to Thompson. The coaches, his teammates, they all trust in his ability to deliver.
And that one is good.
Well, you can see why he's a go-to guy for them. They trust in his ability to shoulder the offensive load.
Antetokounmpo plays it in off the window.
And a big-time playmaker. When the game is up for grabs, give the rock to Giannis.
SGA. Mitchell with the steal. Into the lane. Count it.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
Count the basket.
And what a shot from Gilgeous-Alexander. This guy isn't afraid of the moment.
Wow. Down he goes for 3.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
SGA.
Nice execution by the offense, generating a good look.
The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
And they commit an intentional foul. See another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. It's the first, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
Good job converting at the line and helping to build this lead.
Timeout called, the Heat. They're behind by 6. And what's their best move at this point?
They need a quick basket here.
Yeah, and if they can get a decent look from 3, that's the shot to take. Not a lot of time to work with.
Here's Thompson. Puts up the 3. 3. Good.
Big time from Klay. Doesn't get phased when he has the opportunity.
They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
That ought to do it. I think any chance for a miracle comeback just went out the window with those freebies.
Thompson. That one misses. So we see the Thunder get the win here. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. And for all of us here at the table, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and our terrific sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us tonight. And now, our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.